These are some of the craziest banned things in football. First up in our countdown of strange footballing bans, we head to Scotland, where footballers are doing less heading. No, it's not a new anti-gravity experiment. The Scottish Football Association has banned professional footballers from heading the ball before and after matches. They're giving their brains a break. This groundbreaking ban comes after a shocking study from Glasgow University, revealing that footballers are 3.5 times more likely to die from brain disease. It seems that our footballing ancestors have been exchanging goals for gray matter. Strip teasing is fun, right? In our second spot, we have another rule that might make you want to strip down, but don't. The IFAB, the people who make the football rules, have said, keep your shirts on, lads. Removing your shirt after scoring is a yellow card. But why rob us of the rippling abs and tapu tapestries? Well, IFAB believes football is a sport, not a striptease, and they want to stop excessive displays of joy. So goal scorers, think twice, unless you want to turn the pitch into a catwalk and the match into a fashion faux pas. But don't worry, if it's really hot outside, you can take your shirt off for a break. Talking about going shirtless, did you know that Cameroon once tried to go half sleeves? In the world of sports where every stitch in a jersey is woven with identity and pride, Cameroon's football team made a unique statement in 2002. Inspired by their warrior heritage, Puma designed sleeveless jerseys for their team to wear. But FIFA, the governing body of football, had strict rules about uniforms and didn't allow the sleeveless jerseys. Cameroon was determined to wear their new jerseys, but FIFA threatened to ban them from the World Cup if they didn't comply. In the end, Cameroon agreed to add sleeves to the jerseys, but they kept the same design and colors. At least they kept the color and designs. But what Barcelona did was the opposite. In the world of football, where the pitch is often a canvas for teams to express themselves, the story of FC Barcelona's 2020-2021 away kit is a tale of tradition and fear. Nike designed a white kit with a red cross, which is similar to the flag of Catalonia, but Barcelona fans were worried because the white kit also looked like the kit of their rivals Real Madrid. The new kit was supposed to be a symbol of Catalan culture, but instead it caused a lot of anger among Barca fans. They accused the club of betraying its traditions by making a kit that looked like the kit of their rivals. In the end, Barca decided not to wear the new kit. They listened to their fans and chose to stick with the traditional colors. But let's stop talking about the upper body and take a look down. No, not there. There! Paul Mullen, a striker for Wrexham AFC, has been banned from wearing his custom boots, which have the words "F the Tories" written on them. Mullen was clearly making a political statement, but the club has said they want to stay neutral on political issues. So the question is, should football be a place for political protest? Mullen might not be able to wear his boots, but he's still speaking his mind. But he's not the only one who's faced this issue. In a world where football meets fantasy, Neymar took to the field wearing boots that looked like they came straight out of a video game. The boots were a collaboration between Fortnite and football, and they glowed with the power of Neymar's in-game primal forms. But the magical aura was dimmed. The football rules say that players can't wear boots that are too flashy or have political or religious messages. So Neymar's boots were banned from the pitch too. The crossover was cut off, and the football field was a little less magical without them. At least these boots didn't hurt anyone, because what's next on our list was banned for doing that. The blade boot banishment. Now, we're not talking about ice skates. I'm talking about the ban on bladed boots in football. These boots were once popular because they helped players grip the ground better, but they were extremely dangerous and could cause serious injuries. One famous player who was injured by bladed boots is Roy Keane. This injury led Sir Alex Ferguson, Keane's manager, to campaign against bladed boots. In the end, bladed boots were banned. This was a victory for safety over performance. Next up is the kangaroo cleats conundrum. Forget the blade boot. Did you know one species was endangered because of the boot? In the world of football, where legends wield their influence beyond the pitch, David Beckham took an extraordinary step in his illustrious journey. The icon, known for his style and substance, found himself at the crossroads of ethical and environmental awareness when he learned of the harsh realities of the kangaroo leather industry. A film by animal rights group Viva unveiled the cruelty behind the production of his cherished Adidas boots. Disturbed by the suffering of the kangaroos, Beckham's heart led him toward a path of compassion and responsibility. In a defining act of ethical elegance, Beckham embraced synthetic boots, letting go of the threads of cruelty intertwined with kangaroo leather. Enough with the feet, let's focus on our hands. To protect the purity of the sport, football's governing body, UEFA, has strict rules about goalkeepers' gloves. Oversized logos are banned because they could distract players and fans. Some keepers have tried to get around this rule by taping over their logos, but UEFA is always on the lookout for cheats. If you think that's unnecessary, you should take a look at this next one. Football can be a strange game. On one hand, betting companies are allowed to sponsor teams and players. On the other hand, players are banned from betting on football matches. A little weird, don't you think? So when is betting okay, and when is it over the line? This is a complex question, and there's no easy answer, but it's something about football's governing bodies need to think carefully about. What is even more ironic is, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, do it now or you may get banned. Like Qatar in the World Cup. Alcohol is a controversial topic in Qatar, a country with its own rich culture, but Qatar also hosted the 2022 FIFA World Cup, a global event that attracts fans worldwide. Football fans often like to drink alcohol at matches, and FIFA wanted to allow alcohol sales at the World Cup, but the Qatari government was concerned about the impact of alcohol on public order. In the end, Qatar agreed to allow alcohol sales at the World Cup, but only in designated areas and at certain times. This is a compromise between Qatari culture and FIFA's commercial interests. At least FIFA succeeded in negotiating about the alcohol, but they failed at negotiating the permission to wear the One Love armband. Sometimes colors get in the way, but sometimes in football, colors often speak of solidarity and support. Like the One Love armband emerged as a symbol of inclusivity. You see, footballers have worn rainbow armbands during different events to show their support for the LGBTQ+ rights, but in some countries this is not allowed. However, the One Love armband encountered a crossroads at the 2022 World Cup. Initially welcomed, it was later asked to leave the stage, deemed too political by FIFA. This decision, started by FIFA, aimed to maintain harmony with its policies and the prevailing laws of the host country, Qatar. This is because the people of Qatar have very strict laws against homosexuality. You might not be able to wear the bands on the field, but you can wear it elsewhere. You gotta respect their culture. What you can't wear anywhere while playing a football match is jewelry. Footballers used to be allowed to wear jewelry on the pitch, but now they're not. This is because jewelry can be dangerous, and it can also get in the way of the game. The only exception to the ban on jewelry is wedding rings. This is because a wedding ring is a symbol of love and commitment. Players are allowed to wear wedding rings, but they must tape their fingers to secure the ring and prevent them from falling off. Next on our list is not jewelry, not something that hurts anyone, something that is used everywhere, the mighty towel. You see, in the immersive theater of football where innovation meets tradition, every element on the field plays a role in the drama of strategy and competition. A humble but important character in this tactical drama has been the towel, a silent aid in the art of long throw-ins. Teams, in their quest for precision and advantage, have used towels to ensure that the ball is in the right grip before being launched into decisive arcs. But as the curtains rose on the 2023-2024 season of EFL, a new directive took center stage. The EFL, in a move to speed up the game and create a more fluid spectacle, decided to ban towels and other similar apparatus from the field. The intention was clear: to prevent any deliberate slowdowns and ensure that the pitch echoes with the continuous melodies of play and competition. Yeah, we understand sometimes players intentionally waste time, so banning towels is quite acceptable. But what about snoods? In the winter, footballers used to wear snoods to keep their necks warm, but snoods were banned because they could be dangerous. If a footballer falls over and their snood gets caught on something, it could choke them. So the rule makers decided to ban snoods. Players often found comfort in wearing snoods during cold weather. These neck warmers protected them from cold and wind and became popular with icons like Samir Nasri and Carlos Tevez. But FIFA didn't like comfort. They said, "You gotta be strong, me boy. I'm banning the snoods." And they did. FIFA said they were concerned about the risk of strangulation, but there is no record of any accidents caused by snoods in football. They're allowed in other sports like skiing and snowboarding. The ban has sparked a debate about safety and style in football. Some people believe the ban is necessary to protect players, but others believe this is an overreaction. The ban also raised questions about whether FIFA is listening to the needs of players and fans. What do you think? Let us know in the comments.